going on, guys? It's Revibe, and I'm back. I know it's been a while since I've uploaded a video. There's a lot of things going on. I kind of want to go ahead and say what's been going on, and because it's a lot. By the gameplay, if you actually pay attention to certain things, you'll notice that I'm no longer on Xbox and I'm now on PlayStation 4. I went ahead and transitioned over to PlayStation 4. I just felt like it would be right for content as, you know, maps come out earlier. The beta for Blackout starts on Monday. Though I won't be able to play it until Tuesday night because I'll be busy at work, I'll still have that content for pretty much a whole week. So I'm going to have a whole bunch of live streams going on next week, a whole bunch of videos coming out over Blackout. So definitely guys, stay tuned for that. And I think the Switch was right. It felt good. And so I'm just trying to get used to the PlayStation 4 controller. I mean, I'm already kind of used to it because I used to play on PlayStation a while back. I think it's just getting used to how people play because it's a totally different, you know, vibe and stuff. But yeah, I'm now on PlayStation. So if you guys see me on PlayStation, definitely give me a shout out here and there. But yeah, I'm pretty excited and it's pretty cool. It was a weird transition. So that's been going on and I really haven't been uploading too much. I think the last thing that was on the channel was a live stream that went up 3 weeks ago. Now, I just did the Switch this Monday, but I've been planning the Switch. So I've been kind of like not posting too much on Xbox since I wanted to hold a lot of content and just kind of get on PS4 and just start uploading. But I've been playing a lot of ranked play recently. And I think when Black Ops 4 comes out, I'll be playing a lot of the League play there. So it's going to be more gameplay from League playing ranked and, you know, competitive rather than just pubs. But I probably have a few pubs here and there. But what I want to talk about in this video is just kind of a short and general review of how I think Call of Duty World War II went this year. Because this game had some ups and downs. This game honestly was just really weird in general. But it was still an enjoyable game in my own personal opinion. So I just kind of want to touch bases. I'm not going to go too in-depth because I just want this video to be kind of short. And I wanted to upload some on the channel since I haven't uploaded in 3 weeks. And so here we go. This is my thoughts on World War II. How did this year go? And honestly, I kind of already said it. I think this year went very weird. It was very weird. Let's start off with launch because we did have a really tough launch in which it was just... I went to the midnight launch for World War II. So hype. And I come home, I get the update, the day one update. I install the game on the Xbox, and I can't play. Both PlayStation and Xbox couldn't play pretty much the first day. Like, servers were down, and it was a big mess. Honestly, launch was a big mess. A lot had to do with, I think, the headquarters. Since it was something new, it was something brand new, and it wasn't tested in the beta, it gave a lot of problems. So, you know, the headquarters really did give that problem. So they ended up fixing that, in which they made it to where you don't spawn in the headquarters automatically. You now go into the main menu and you can go into the headquarters if you want. It's completely up to you now. And the way they have it now, I think that should have been the way it was at launch, just because it's easier. It's a lot simpler. It's you know, it's consumer friendly, I feel like, or user friendly, I should say. And it's better the way it is now. So that should have been the launch, but you know, the launch was really rough. And then the division system at the beginning, before the huge divisions update, the game really I wasn't feeling it too much at the beginning. I was excited, yes, because, you know, new Call of Duty, boots on the ground, stuff like that, but the whole creative class system was just too simple. It's kind of fixed, but it's still a lot simple. It's way too simple in certain ways. I think the pick 10 system would have been great on World War II. I think it's just the whole fact that we can only have one perk or basic training that kind of ruins the thing. Even though the divisions come with their own set perks, you know, I'm not a big fan of it. But the divisions update really did change that, in which now, you know, I can have a suppressor and run mount, and I can now have a sneaky class or all this stuff. So I think that was a great change that really changed play styles. A lot of MLG players had to switch it up. I know ranked play had a huge switch because it was like, okay, well, you know, I can now run a suppressor on my PPSH on SND with mountain and stuff, you know, that type of stuff, which was a great change. I thought that was a great addition. But still, at launch, the division system wasn't too good. So for the whole first kind of like 3 months of the game, I wasn't enjoying it. I was already thinking, man, I already just want the next title to come out. I just want the next Call of Duty to come out. And normally that you don't get that feeling until, well, a couple more months in. Roughly around this time is when everyone is a little more hyped for the next Call of Duty. But with World War II, it seems like I just wanted the next title 3 months into the game. And that's normally not what you want. Now, yes, by that time I was probably like, what, 4th, 5th prestige, almost halfway done and stuff. So to some people that would have been like, what do you mean? Like, you're almost like at a max rank and stuff. It was because I was grinding for that max rank, you know. For Black Ops 4, by the way, I'm not really going to be going for ranks. I'm going to be going for League Play and Masters. So just note that, because I'll probably have a series on that for BO4. Or I'll probably be live streaming that more. But for World War II, it's just, I wasn't really feeling it the first 3 months. So if I were to say the first 3 months of the game were atrocious for World War II, without a doubt. When the first event hit, though, things started changing. You know, my mindset was like, okay, well, if they're gonna add events like this, new guns that are consumer friendly to get, or friendly to get, you know, whatever you want to call it, you know, this game actually has potential. And so the first event came by, Winter Siege, which I thought went really well. I got to give them a 10 out of 10 on that one. It was easy to get the guns. They rotated into specials orders quite a bit, and you know, you can get them pretty easily and free as well. So I thought that was awesome. I was like, dang, free guns. Like, you know, there is no pay to win. So that was awesome. The next event came around, which I want to say was the Resistance event. Things started changing because now we still had the special orders, but it was like in the middle of this of the event where they took special orders out, and it just felt so weird. Now you really couldn't get these weapons through special orders, and Call of Duty started going down a bit, for me at least. The DLC, you know, like, it was just weird. Like, DLC guns, and actually I want to point this out because it just came to mind. The DLC guns for the Resistance event were probably some of the most OP weapons in my personal opinion. I think out of all the events, I think those were like the most OP weapons, because the Volksturm is like still OP to this day. You know, the Orso is freaking amazing, you know, and they really cut us off like that with a special order. So that really started bringing it downhill, and I started not liking it. But we still had an event which did keep the game fresh and kind of kept me happy. That was just a low little thing that kind of, you know, bothered me a bit. So the whole fact that they had events kind of rolling around did make the game feel new and fresh, and it had something to add to it. Though I feel like the events could have came a little bit more consistently, it was still something fun, and I think that definitely added a spice. So for event-wise, I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 10 out of 10 because it was good. It kept the game fresh and, you know, replayable. So that's really good. I want to talk about DLC now, because not DLC guns. Because DLC guns, I mean, they were pretty easy to get, so I'm not really going to get too much on that. I like the system they had, but DLC maps, did not like how that worked. That also was a big turnoff for me in World War II. I think DLC maps, they only gave us 3 multiplayer maps. Well, okay, they gave us 4, but I really never counted War as a multiplayer map. I feel like War, it was a good addition to the game. I wasn't a huge fan of it, though, to be honest. I mean, maybe a little bit. I played it a bit at launch because it was new, it was interesting. But over time, I just kind of got bored of it because it was really repetitive. And so DLC maps, I mean, I don't like how DLC was handled this year when it came to maps, how we only got 3 main multiplayer maps and 1 war map. The zombies map, well, that's normal. I really don't play zombies. It was really weird, so I didn't like how that was handled. That was another big turnoff for me in this, you know, World War II year. As you can tell already, like, things are up and down. Like, there's things I like, there's things I don't like about this game. The overall playability of this game, well, I kind of went up with that in the events, but outside of that, without the events, how the guns played, how the game played in general, it played really good. I think out of guns, they were enjoyable at first, and then the main guns started standing out, which was the BAR, STG, the PPSH. You know, those guns I think started standing out a lot more, and they never really got, you know, balanced. So they're kind of the most OP guns in the game. So I'm gonna go ahead and go 5 out of 10 with that, because, you know, it's just weird. The gun balancing in this game was good, but then they just never really fixed certain guns, and so they remained overpowered since the launch of the game. But overall, the gameplay is really good. I think it was pretty fast paced. It got faster with the infinite sprint and stuff. It definitely got faster with that, so that was a big improvement and stuff. I mean, in general, like, World War II, just, it started off bad and it ended up pretty good. Though that is good, it's also bad, because it should be the opposite, no? You know, you start off bad, or you start off good, and you kind of end off because a little bad, because people are getting bored of the game, they're waiting for the next Call of Duty title. That's normally how it goes. In this case, it was a bit like WW2. People hated it at first, and then people started coming back, started liking it a bit more, and just became a little bit more enjoyable, I think. So that's pretty much how this year went. It was ups and downs. I can't really strongly give you a yes, it was good, and no, it was bad. I'm just gonna go with it was an okay year. Just a wild year, I think, for Call of Duty. And I'm gonna stick with that. But you guys, let me know, what did you think? How did you think the World War II season went? Did you enjoy it? Did you not like it? Well, what were your thoughts? Because I just kind of went off the top of the head. Really didn't have anything written or ready for today's video. Just kind of, you know, put it out there. But, you know, I just started blurting out random things. You know, I just think it went okay. But you guys let me know. You guys be the judge of that. Let me know how it went. Anyway, guys, hopefully you did enjoy this video. Sorry for not uploading too much. And by the way, I just want to thank everybody for hitting 73 subscribers. That's just crazy. We're definitely growing. Definitely keep those subs coming. If you're new to this channel, to subscribe. I will be uploading more. I'm on PS4 now, so content's going to be a little bit more fresh with Black Ops 4. I'll have a live stream on Wednesday for the Blackout mode. on PlayStation 4, so get ready for that. I won't be able to play it on Monday until Tuesday night, so I'll probably record some video there. Probably record my very first reaction to the game, a live com or whatever. We'll see what I do, but it's gonna be pretty exciting, and I'm excited. So yeah, I'll see you guys then. If you enjoyed this video, like I said, drop a like, subscribe to the channel, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.